Well, I guess if I'm going to do this, let's do it right. So here we have the Lorwyn version of the pool. The Shadowmoor will probably get into later once I know for sure what exactly is going to be in it. The build of the pool was a little bit straightforward. There's not a ton that I was really excited of in red. Here, let me just pull this up real quick. In terms of what is exciting in red, there's like a Scuzzback Scrounger, the Bogart Curse Crafter. Both of those cards I think will make a very strong deck for a different style. And Brambleback Brutes, there's two of them. They're great. I would play every single one of them. But aside from that, we're looking at like maybe Cinder Strike. And that's it. I'm not really enthusiastic about anything. Twin Flame is fine, but I don't have the elementals to make it work. So getting into like the white, and the reason I didn't go into there, Sun-Dappled Celebrants are incredibly strong. Like I love playing them. They've played really well whenever I've used them, and they just make a really big body that's a lot of fun to copy with Mirror Form. It also has some decent removal and Liminal Hold and Pyrrhic Strike. And then some fine creatures with like Encumbered Reejerey, Reluctant Dune Guard, and Shore Lurker. And then a Morningtide's Light theoretically would make the deck because it can just flicker my opponent's creatures and kill them. To Eclipse Kithkin, but one of the biggest issues that we run into is we're not exactly doing so great when it comes to the Kithkin side of things. So we'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Kithkin. And then in terms of changelings, we have definitely more than that. Shapeshifter. There we are. So in terms of shapeshifters that we could get with the Kithkin, we'd be adding a Feisty Spikeling. Mischievous Sneakling probably doesn't make it. Gangly Stompling, Prideful Feastling, Furlock Core. So we add an extra 4 to that 7, get up to 11. Meanwhile, the actual draw for the deck, we open a Marilyn. And Marilyn's great. Marilyn is a very strong card that has been described as Wrench. I don't think that's true, but we're going to go with it. So we also have a Champions of the Perfect and a Mirror Form, all of which makes me want to kind of be in that like green-blue Sultai-esque situation. We're a little lacking on removal. We've got Noggle in mind, a Unforgiving Aim if they're playing a flyer, 2 Temporal Cleansings, which play pretty well with Pestered Wellguard. We have... That's it, basically. We do pretty well when it comes to triggering Vivid. So our Wildvine Pummelers are more around the 3 to 4 range, which is definitely where you want to be when you're casting these things. Like I'm not happy casting a 7 mana 6/5. So if I can get it down to 4, which is pretty easily, right? We've got 2 Noggle Robbers. We're already in 3 colors, and so we're expecting these to be around 4 mana anyway. And then sometimes we just have Prideful Feastling, Noggle Robber, and some other random stuff, and this thing is cheap. It's a 2 mana Wildvine Pummeler, and then it kind of takes off. Marrow Sky Swimmer is just a good card. It works with Convoke, works with our Well Guards. Aside from that, it gives us a little bit of flying, which is definitely going to be useful, and it makes tokens. And the biggest thing about making tokens, such as Noggle Robber, Marrow Sky Swimmer, is that Mirror Form makes those tokens into creatures. Every single one of our treasure tokens is a non-land permanent. Every single 1/1 is a non-land permanent. Every single one of them turns into whatever we choose with Mirror Form. And if we can do that, our opponent's probably dead. So, yeah, we're going with the blue, green, black build, and we're gonna hope to make it work. 2 counter spells that we're keeping in the sideboard, potentially to board in. Double blue is really tough when we're on a 3-color build. Runaway Together is a good card. Aquatex Defenses is probably getting boarded in some matchups, but right now I just want to be able to put on the pressure. And yeah. Nick A is a fan of this card. He's wrong. This is a bad card. Don't play it. 3 mana to draw a card is fine. But then you have to also have 5 non-land permanent colors in order to make it work. 5 permanent colors. But still, it ain't happening. If you get it, someone will take you off of it. You have to be in a very specific deck to want to play this card. It is not good. That's where we're going to end this. And I guess I'll try and record the games and put them up. And then decide whether or not I want to show people.